So last night I was watching a video of AK Rex's channel of him interviewing with Jason Brook, I think that's his last name. Correct me in the comments. And he did it. They did a part 2 video on reptilia and specifically archosaurs. Well, in this case, crocodilians. They did. They're gonna do more. Anyways, crocodilians are pretty much interesting reptiles as a whole, and they're as modern archosaurs. Crocodilians are my favorite of this group, and even reptiles in general. Crocodilians are my favorite because they're so different from each other. Like, it's completely insane. I mean, for God's sakes, they're closely related to birds. Yes, birds, dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and crocodilians are in the same group, the Archosaur group, which is pretty interesting. There are many types of crocodilians. You got crocodilids, alligator and then Garryolid. I think that's what the name is. Crocodilids are basically like saltwater crocodiles, Niles, American crocodiles, mugger crocodiles. I think the false gharial may be in that list, but it's still debatable, really. I'm trying to think of another crocodile that's in that group. That's pretty much it. Correct me in the comments. And then we got alligator, which basically includes alligators, caiman, like, well, American alligators, Chinese alligators, not false, dwarf caimans, black caimans, and that's pretty much it. And then we got Garryolids, which are basically gharials. However, like I said, the false gharials may be they're either in the gharial family or in the crocodilid family. It's hard to say, really. It's still debatable which. However, they are considered as obviously crocodilians. But alligators and gharials are not true crocodiles. They're just, well, crocodilians. Pretty interesting. It's like with the cats, for example. Like, Smilodon is not a pantherine cat. It's a machaerodontid cat. I'm just using that as an example. So yeah. So, for example, an alligator cannot mate with a crocodile because the chromosomes will not even work with each other. Or something like that. So it's pretty interesting how crocodilian evolution works. I suggest you guys watch the video. There'll be a link in the description. They go in a lot of detail into this, and very interesting facts that actually surprise, myself even about this video. Like, for example, like gharials, like male gharials are actually the better parent instead of the mother. Crocodiles have a 4th-chambered heart. They didn't talk about that, I don't think, but it's still pretty interesting. Yeah, I suggest you guys watch it. And I hope that they do more and more about this Archosaur and Reptilia group and stuff, because I love crocodilians.